about the homework. It's about giving you something to do and you don't want to do.
Okay, Jordan, you make a good point. If you haven't watched his video, go back and watch it. And he makes a compelling point about homework. When teachers in schools assign you homework, it's not about the homework itself, it's about the practice, about the things that you're going to learn from it for life. And I'm a former teacher and a former school principal, and I still work in the education field. And I'll talk to you about it. But I want to ask you something first. How, in the length of time that we've been on this earth, how many times has the education system changed? And how drastic has the change been? And on the other hand, how has technology changed? How the way that we live our life, how has that changed? As far as I can remember, the way I went to school is similar to how our kids are going to school right now, and how my parents did, and how their parents, and as far back as I or my parents could remember. I don't know how everybody feels about this, but as somebody who is in education, I'll tell you. Homework has its piece in education, yes. I'm not in agreement with it though. If you're going to give homework, it better be something that's practical, that kids are going to come home and learn from, okay? It's not, you're right, Jordan, it's not about the busy work. It's not just to keep the kids busy. Sometimes it is. Let's be honest. Sometimes it's busy work. Sometimes it's because the parents want it. The parents ask for homework. Honestly, most of the time. But it shouldn't be about that. And it's not about that, okay? If it were up to me, no homework. Homework should be something like go home and read. You know, our kids need to read. They need to be able to read signs, read things on their own. Go home and play with money, with currency, because our kids need to learn how to use money when they grow older. They need to handle their credit card, their finances when they grow older. They need to use technologies of today and be able to learn and manipulate things well. There's so many things that I myself had to struggle to learn as an adult that I did not get from school. So as a person in education, I'll tell you, I've worked and tried to do things that creates opportunities for our students to help them get ready for their future. But I think we need to do more. We definitely need to do more. Homework is old. Come on, people. All these practices that we've been doing over and over, if they are so successful and so great, do I need to continue asking the question? It's time to innovate. That's what I think. It's time to innovate. We need to make change so that we start today. We start from our youngsters, the youngest ones, and gradually go up. And we need to look at what exactly do our kids need to learn. Okay, they need to graduate with their driver's license. Great, some schools offer that, some don't. They need to be able to handle their own finances, learn about the best ways of getting a mortgage, and whether or not to tangle themselves in credit card debt, whether or not to get student loans. You see what I mean? There's so many questions. And these are just the things off the top of my head. There's so many things that we could be working on and getting our students involved in. Jordan, you make a good point. But homework can be a lot more practical than what it is right now.